40 years ago, I was kidnapped from child trafficking in Haiti. And I've been doing some investigation, and I come to conclusion that my father, Michael Jackson, and family were betrayed by family. And but I also know that family members have also tried to save my life. And my conclusion is that my Romanian family have sacrificed their life to negotiate that I'm still alive. And I want to say to the family members who have sacrificed their family members to help me from Romania. Thank you. None of them who were with me that night, none of them are alive. They were all murdered in front of me. And one called himself Max. Everyone was allowed to do a last phone call before they were going to be murdered. I don't remember how much time it was, but maybe it was 10 minutes, maybe it was 30 minutes, 50 minutes, I don't know. But from the 5 people that were with me on the 48 or 72 hours, were with me, physically with me, 2 women and 3 men. 3 women that were all being drowned, while I had to stay in the water while they were trying to get air. And they were sitting on their knees so someone could grab their hair and put the face down. This woman, they really suffered in death. The men had to sit on a chair and they getting a gunshot. There were 3 men, and the only man that took his death very peacefully was Max from Romania, distant family of mine, I found out. All the other 3 men, two of them were decide to take the phone call and say goodbye to the family. And Max, the one that I believe was connected to my DNA-related family from Romania, he didn't take that phone call. He decided to be with me, talk to me, hold me, and put me bravery inside of me that have helped me surviving this last 40 years of being victim of child trafficking. Making calculation with my DNA results, I realized that he was my family from Romania, because I was kidnapped by Russian kidnappers, worked together. It was about so much money kidnapping me that there could have been many groups together as long that they get the money. But my conclusion have come that a distant family of me, Max, the person who was my hero, who educated me that he was going to die, and that I was going to survive this, and that I was not going to be weak, and that I was no longer a child, but shoulder and shoulder. I was in war. And he said a lot of private things I'm not going to share. But finding out that my DNA result is showing me that this guy that was with me, I don't know why he was with me. Well, we were related. One or the other way, we were related. We were connected. I cannot say that the other woman and the other two men were related to me. I cannot say, because I didn't talk to them enough to understand. I want to say to my Romanian family, my DNA result with you have absolutely shocked me. I never expected in my life journey that I will be connected, and I have no words. I don't know all the things that happen, but I do understand what I found out, that it's very important, and that it made me feel very quiet, and it made me feel hurt that this country that have been suffering for years, people have been really suffering for years in the country of Romania, that they are connected to me. And now I can understand the words that were said. When I was kidnapped, language was being speaking to me so aggressively that I never understood what language it was. I knew I couldn't say if it was Romania or it was Russian, but now I can give the place. I'm having scars on my body, and every time when I take a shower, I look at the scars of my body, and it reminds me of the horrific of the child trafficking suffering that I went through, and I'm still surviving. And if I die tomorrow, I want people to know that my autobiography, Thriller Betrayal, or Thriller The Dark Side and Lens, even the name is Thriller, it's not a fantasy. This is my life. There are so many things that I haven't write in my book because my editor believed it was too terrifying for people to read. So some of my experience we didn't write in, and some of my experience I didn't write in to protect some people that are still alive today. But one thing that my DNA results have shown me is that my family were involved in my kidnapping, in processing, put it in process. And I don't know all the clues, but I do understand now someone of the country is looking for me, want to talk to me, someone I cannot talk to. And I am not terrified, not at all, but I'm very upset. Upset that I'm victim of child trafficking all because of greed and money. And if I compare my life story with other children that have been victims of child trafficking, I have been survived a lot because money was paid for. Money was paid for helping me not to go through worse thing that other children had to go through, because they did not have money funding thing behind them to pay it off. I do have my scars that will always remind me of my child trafficking. And it wasn't been easy because I have been brutalized. But still, to compare to other children, I understand very well that some of the experience that other children went through, that I didn't go through that because it was paid off. And I'm in this international lawsuit, and I will not stop till I get some justice for this. And if I die tomorrow, I want the whole world to know Max was Romanian, and he was involved in my kidnapping. And it connects to family. And I'm shocked. And probably a lot of criminal people were sitting in an organization of Belgium and the Netherlands who could make everything go smoothly with me so that I could go somewhere the abuse wouldn't be that bad. Still bad, but not that bad, as other children were being used only for sex slave, only for prostitution, only for becoming a murderer, only becoming criminals. So there have been government people in Belgium and in the Netherlands who work together to get me where they get me in the end. And there is no doubt in my mind that my father, Michael Jackson, have been abused financially, have been betrayed. That's also the reason that I called my book Truly Betrayal, because of the betrayal. Michael Jackson became one of the biggest artists in the world with his album Thriller, and then all the betrayal came, and they ripped us apart. They destroyed him, and they have absolutely done everything to destroy me. But even a distant family member was involved in my kidnapping. He made sure that I kept standing. I don't want to die without the world knowing this about my life. So to my DNA family, you've been amazing for submitting your DNA for me and making me find puzzles throughout this journey. You are absolutely incredible. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you so much. Goodbye. It was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you so much.